Hey beautiful Gemini, and welcome back to my channel, The Flourishing Mystic. Thank you so much for being here. I'm back with a bonus reading where we're going to tap into any incoming messages that your spirit guides may have for you at this time. I hope you're doing well. Happy Halloween. Let's see what's in store. What a beautiful time to channel messages for our beautiful Geminis. Beloved Spirit, what would you have our Geminis know at this time? Okay, card flipped, and it was the 10 of Cups. My goodness. I feel like Gemini, you are entering a phase of your journey where you will be very much fulfilled. And I see that other people have a role to play in your life just as much as you have a role to play in theirs. So I see any familial bonds deepening, ancestral bonds, you connecting and aligning to maybe your parents, grandparents, ancestral line. I also see, Gemini, that some of you are parents or will be becoming parents. That's a part of your future. That will be very much enriching and fulfilling for you. This could be a beautiful time when your bonds with other people deepen and strengthen. If you feel like you're a Gemini that doesn't have any connections in their life right now, that you're not talking to anybody, or you feel like you don't have any friends, or you're not connected to your family members, well, this 10 of Cups just talks about your inner harmony, okay? You feel harmonious within your current environments. So whether that's at work or at home, okay, the places you attend, there's an overall feeling of harmony coming from this 10 of Cups. Let's get more cards for our beautiful Geminis. What would you have them know, beloved spirit guides, for Gemini? Wow, my goodness, all this cup energy. You have the 6 of Cups. So you could find that it's a very emotional time for you, or you're reflecting a lot lately. 6 of Cups talks about reflections on the past, how things have transpired up until now. 6 of Cups is also reconnection. So you could be reconnecting with something that makes you very happy and fulfilled. It's not always romantic. It's not always an ex returning. 6 of Cups. It could also be you connecting to your inner child. The inner child who needs some love and attention at this time. Have you been stifling yourself in any way, your creativity or your magic? Okay, this would be a message to connect back to your inner child. If you have any photos of yourself when you were younger, you could look at them and just try to remember maybe some of the lightness that you felt when you were younger, if that's a possibility. Otherwise, doing some journaling work at this time could be quite beneficial. I do see the 4 of Cups nearby, also a water energy. So there could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces of significance in your life, or you have those strong placements in your chart. Otherwise, Gemini, this is an energy of, it feels like you're doing some deep inner work or reflection. You may be called to go beneath the surface at this time. You also may not be fulfilled by any connections that are too surface level at this particular time. You know, Geminis go through phases. Sometimes you like to keep things lighthearted. Sometimes you like to go a little deeper. This feels like you're entering a phase in your connections, relationships with others that go a little deeper. Anything else for Gemini? Oh, one more thing before I pull more cards. I was getting that Four of Cups energy, right? And I had a download. And it was something about a lack of fulfillment. So some of you right now, as you're watching this reading, may be feeling a lack of personal fulfillment. So the answer would be to go a little deeper, to reconnect with the essence that is you, Gemini. What do you want? What do you want? What would you like? What would you like to experience? Finding clarity around what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what brings you light, what makes you feel good. In an honest, wholesome way, what makes Gemini feel good, and connecting to those things. Anything else for our beautiful Geminis? Wow, the Empress. You're getting such divine energy at this time. Taurus Libra energy here. The number 3 could be important, as well as 6 or 10. These could be powerful days to set intentions. I'm getting November 3rd. The Empress. Okay, so I see a blossoming. I see Gemini's, you blossoming, okay? I feel like Gemini's, you will be entering a period of abundance with the Empress card. The Empress talks about abundance, having everything you should want for and need. You could be experiencing this now, or this is coming into your, your future forecast. I see blossoming of energy, and I also see you having more than what you need. So you could give thanks in advance, Magician, or even set your intentions if that's not the case right now. I see you entering a powerful phase of life where it feels good again. It feels right. You feel more aligned. I'm noticing the butterflies, Gemini. That always reminds me of Geminis. The butterfly energy, the transforming energy, the mutable. I see this as a fantastic period for creation and creativity. Delving into your pleasures with the Empress card being ruled by Venus. Now I am noticing the belly, so some of you Geminis really will conceive or become parents sometime soon, or that's in your future forecast. I know one time a psychic told me I was going to be a mother years before it happened. So, some things do take time. Some of you are wondering, will you ever become a parent? I'm seeing a big yes. For the Gemini parents out there, you are doing a wonderful job. As a mother or father, you're exactly what and who your child needs. Don't judge yourself. Some of you may feel like you're not doing enough. I see you doing a whole lot. And I feel like your child is growing up in a very loving environment and is well taken care of. Give us more for Gemini. Two more cards, the Magician and the Chariot. So this is a major time of change. Gemini, I see that you're entering a phase where your manifestations will become a reality. With the Chariot card, it's no surprise because you sure are doing the work. So you definitely talk the talk and walk the walk with the Chariot. I see you doing, breaking ground or achieving an important milestone at this particular time with the Empress, Magician, and Chariot. These are 3 major arcanas, which tell me that you are feeling intuitively that change is in the air and that you're about to manifest something big. With the Chariot card being ruled by Cancer, the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. This is like powerhouse energy right here. If there's any Geminis trying to manifest and align and connect to something bigger, I'm just seeing something bigger, something better. You could be looking to upgrade in some way, in some capacity, looking for some type of increase. And I see it happening because you're willing to do the work with the Chariot. The Chariot is someone who takes action. The Magician sets their intentions, and the Empress aligns. So I see you having the three fundamentals to manifesting and leveling up in your life. Very important. Just to show you, the Sun card is at the bottom of the deck. So I see you're entering a period of life that is very enriching and satisfying. Very satisfying, because ultimately I feel like your mind plays a big role in this. I see that you'll be having more positive thoughts, which somehow control your emotions in such a way that benefit you. I feel like you won't be focusing on what you don't have. Instead, I see a lot of you focusing on the present, what is a possibility now, and a little bit going into the future in terms of what can be a future possibility. For some Geminis here, you are simply looking for confirmation that you are on the right path, with the Chariot card being here, the Magician, the Empress, Six of Cups, Ten of Cups. You are absolutely on the right path, Gemini. Keep going, don't give up. Even if there's a little hiccup or hurdle or hindrance, obstacle, don't let that derail you at this time. With the Chariot, you have to keep forging ahead. Gemini, I see you being very victorious at this time, especially if you continue to use the techniques that have got you here to begin with. So if you notice, you may be doing some reflection on anything that you have previously manifested up until now. What worked for you before? What helped you to align to that thing, that experience, that person in the past? That's the kind of energy you want to bring in at this time if we're going to look to the past. Okay, because I seen that being very insightful for you. Okay, if there was, I feel like, how do I put this? These cards are showing me that you already have the recipe to success. So you just have to mix the ingredients and make it happen, basically. You have everything it takes to do something, to achieve something, a worthwhile goal or pursuit. Okay, with the Chariot. Okay, you definitely have a mission and life purpose. You're aware of it. So don't hold yourself back. Let's get some oracle cards here for Gemini. What do your spirit guides, angels want you to know at this particular time? The Geminis who made it this far, thank you for being here. Twin flame. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. Well, that's interesting, Gemini. Some of you may have a twin flame, are connected to one. For some of you, you had met a person who you believe to be your twin flame in the past. Six of Cups, Ten of Cups. We have the Empress, the Magician, the Chariot. Okay. I'm sensing some of you may have met a twin flame in the past who may have activated a divine purpose or mission within you. You don't need to be with this person physically for you to understand that something was definitely activated with you. Okay, a deeper sense of spirituality or connectedness. Also, maybe some of you Geminis were struggling with a life purpose, idea what to do, what were you meant to do. Someone or something came in your life and kind of activated something. Let's get more for Geminis here. Either open up this twin flame card or give us more guidance and advice for Gemini, whatever they need to know at this time. We have Earth Angel. You are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. So definitely some of you have been on this twin flame journey, and maybe it was a simple activation for you to embody this earth angel energy that you are, where you can sort of be a beacon of light and love wherever you go. Now, I know in recent years, people have been bashing the peace, love, light community. However, I see this, it's not just about love and light, it's about truth, it's about honesty, integrity, okay? Of course, it's not all rainbows and sunshine all the time, but I see that you have an important purpose to help uplift other people in some way. Okay, whether this is doing the groundwork, you could be a social worker, you could be a fellow tarot reader, you could be an intuitive. You are just simply meant to embody this energy that no matter where you go, somehow, some way, people around you always feel uplifted. I know I have come into contact with people who are just so genuinely friendly and happy from within that their energy vibrates outward to the point where it in turn uplifts me or other people around them. You have no other choice but to be happy around certain people like you. So you could also have a really strong sense of humor. If you haven't connected to your sense of humor lately, this would be a wonderful time to do so, because I see you uplifting people with your either your humor, your beauty, your simple energy, like what you vibrate outwards. You have a strong impact on other people. Now, others of you have a strong divine mission that is to literally teach about love, the higher octave of love. You could open, a YouTube channel or start a podcast that touches upon these topics. For some of you, this is very much about your life purpose and destiny, something that you are meant to do. One more card for our beloved Geminis. Power animal. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. So that's very interesting. In the next series of readings, I will actually be using spirit animal cards, but since we're here, I think I'm going to pull one for you. This will be like a bonus for Geminis. Now, is there a special animal that you connect to? Maybe an eagle, a hawk, butterflies, ladybugs. I see a whole bunch of different types of, animals, and I see a whole lot of butterflies here. So you too can correlate, butterflies with the energy of Gemini. There's a lot of horse energy as well. Let's pull a spirit animal card for Geminis. There's some advice, I can feel it. Frog. Very interesting. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Also, the frog energy is all about prosperity, which is what I see here for you with the Empress. And for those Geminis who are brave enough to go and reach for something in their life. There's a strong message here that you have to actually reach, you have to actually do, you have to act upon maybe some of the inner inklings that you've been receiving, something that you feel that you're innately good at, talented at. You could use that and harness that for good. It would not only empower your life, it would empower other people. I can see, no matter what it is that you decide to embark on. It doesn't have to be spirituality based. Although given the nature that I see you as, you're a very spiritual being. So there would be that spiritual component, irregardless if it was a spiritual business or not. So beautiful Gemini, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, let me know in the comments below. I invite you to subscribe to the channel to connect with more readings moving forward. Look out for your mid-November reading coming up. If not, I already have a November 2023 reading up on the channel. Feel free to check it out when you have a chance, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.